All right, this is an easy one. Today's video brought to you by Bachelor Pad Economics. Get it, read it, don't be poor. There, that's it. That basically be the motto for that book. Get it, read it, buy it, don't be poor. And Worthless, the young person's indispensable guide to choosing the right major. For all of you young kids out there who are like, hey, it's only going to cost 4 years of my life and $120,000. You think I ought to choose the right degree? Nah, follow your heart and the money will follow. Hey, Cappy, 27-year-old male living in an East Coast state that sucks. My current occupation is working as a warehouse manager for a small business close to where I live. I've been with the company for a little under a year and make $18 an hour. I'm writing because for the past several years, I've been going to school part-time to pursue a career as a radiologist technician. Did I get the right one? Huge pay on this. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the right one. All right. That's a good job. Job pays upward of 22 to 25 bucks an hour in my area with the option to cross-train in other modalities such as CT or MRI, which can land you a salary somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 a year. I've recently been accepted to a 2-year rad tech program at the local hospital. The problem is it's full-time and I'd have to quit my current gig. I haven't had a full course load of classes in the better part of a decade and plan on to focus on the course load to ensure success before picking up a part-time gig at night. My mom has agreed to let me move back home as it's closer to the hospital and would allow me to cut back on expenses. It's not ideal, but I'm 27, single with around 10,000 in savings. All right, they'll carry you over quite many months, especially if you don't have to pay rent. I put a lot of thought going into this as it's a huge change of pace for me. On one hand, this is the most I've made working anywhere with room to progress within the company I'm working for. On the other, this is more of a lifetime career I can pursue. As long as I pass my boards at the end, I can find a job almost anywhere in the States with stable pay. Any questions, comments, and criticisms? Thanks. I said, can you work as a security guard part-time or some other type of job that allows you to study? I've thought about that as you've mentioned, recommended security for a few of your videos. The only issue I see with security is more often than not, companies are looking for candidates that have completed SORA training. Okay, so that's by the state. You got to get that. On top of that, classes would be from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. I'd have to pick up a night shift somewhere to make sure I'm not too burnt out for class. I was thinking of maybe starting part-time work at a convenience store, but you can't study at a convenience store. You're dealing with people. I'm gonna say it again. I know it's not what you want to hear. Excellence, greatness was never achieved with a 40-hour work week. Now, going to school full-time is work. Okay, that's considered a job. But you're gonna have to suck it up somewhere. And what wouldn't be too bad is if you got a second shift as a security guard. So let's say your classes get out at 4:30, you pick up the 5 or the 6 p.m. to midnight shift, or 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift. All right. So you might have to deal with people leaving the office in the afternoon or the evening. All right. You obviously can't work then. But once about 7, 8 p.m. rolls around and the janitors start showing up, not that I would know because I've worked security for 20 years. Gosh, probably 25. Then you can break out your books. But if you're a convenience store, you're making change and taking payments and all that. Or maybe data entry. But data entry, you're entering data. Why would you? You're entering data now. You can't study at the same time. So even if you can eke out 5 hours of studying while you're working as a security guard out of an 8-hour shift, that's still worth it, I would say. But I would not go get your SORA training just yet and commit to being a security guard. What I'm going to recommend you do is, yes, absolutely pursue this education. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the warehouse, but it's a small business. It's a warehouse. They don't pay you that much. And this now gives you a skill. This leads to a profession that'd be higher paying. And as you said, you could work anywhere in the world or in the United States. So I would, yeah, absolutely. I know you're comfy, man, but it's just not, you should aim for just a little bit higher and better. And you know what? You can always go back and work as a warehouse manager. It's not like that's going away. All right. So I think you should move on to better and different things. Working on, I'll pay for the video response. So, all right. Yeah, here's what I would do. I would quit the job. All right. I would maybe find out if you could do some part-time work. Like, look, I'm going to go to school. They'll appreciate that. They understand. It's like, do you need weekend work or something like that? Keep your toe in there. a little bit, but I like your plan. You're going to have to go live back with Ma, save money on the rent. You're not going to have time to date, so don't worry if you find a girl. By the way, in this book, Bachelor Pad Economics, no. Sorry. There we go. Sound, that's it. Yep. See, there's a slight little thing. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I would give your 2 weeks notice to your employer, preferably a month because he's treated you well, and pursue this because you need, you need a better career. Maybe see if you can work part-time for the guy on weekends or something, kind of maybe keep your toe there a little bit. But if you told them, hey, I want to go off to college, I think they'll understand, and give them as much heads up as you can so they can maybe train someone in, or you train somebody in or something like that. They can find a replacement. And then go to school for a semester, see what it's like. Okay. And then kind of get situated with your time there. And if you think you could pick up a security guard job, or it doesn't have to be security, it could be any other kind of job that allows you to work. But gosh, you don't want to be a convenience store guy. You don't want to be a data entryman. You have to have something, and preferably it's at night. I know your sleep is going to sacrifice. Greatness does not come from a 40-hour work week. That would help shore up your finances. But I would just give it 6 months so you could kind of get your rhythm down with school, get some good study habits, then start looking for a job. Or maybe 3 months. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, I got this down. Then go look for a job. Wonder how long Sora training takes. But anyway, yes, I bless your career plan with the great Cappy blessing. Cappy, Juneau, what the capital of Alaska is? Isn't it? Yeah, Juneau is the capital of Alaska, isn't it? What the heck sound? Did we get it? I got it. All right, that's it. I'm live now, right? You guys can hear me? Say yes. Someone in the comment room say yes. I got to wait to see if I got to do this over again. Gotcha. Okay, good. All right, I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Wait, $14. Holy cow, Sam Whiskey. Thanks. I didn't look at that. Do you know what the capital of Alaska is? All right, see you guys later, Toodles.